Now, any of you know, if you watch this channel, you will know. You've seen it, how many episodes, I don't know. Probably live stream. You'd have to have another live stream probably, though. But you know I love Duran Duran. So I already want to love movie. You know what I mean? George C. Scott, he's nice, right? Barbara Harris, no, I don't know them. Red Buttons, who doesn't know Red Buttons? Barry Bostwick from that weird movie. What's the name of that? The transsexual Transylvania movie with Tim Curry. I'm drawing a blank. Rocky Horror Picture Show. He's in that. Art Carney, you know, from The Honeymooners. And he was also in a very good movie called Going in Style that I like, but apparently everybody, when I tell them that, they look at me like, you do? Why? I don't know. I like it. Now here's the good news. If you like movies, you'll love this one. It's two new, different movies in one. All right. Oh boy, that's small. I'll give it a try though. A complete entertainment package inspired by the movies of the 1930s. Vintage news reels, previews coming, attractions, and 2 new movies. Dynamite Hands, a heartwarming drama about tragedy and triumph in the life of a poor but proud New York City family named Popchick, and Baxter's Beauties of 1933, a toe-tapping, tuneful tale that spotlights a little chorus girl who finds stardom, true love, and her long-lost father on Broadway opening night. Wow, 1978. That must be some mind watching this movie. Okay. Uh-oh. Another one I didn't rewind. Will this one die in the rewinder? If it does, I'll let you know. How exciting is that? I'm going to let you know. Get off. Boy, that pile is going to fall. John Wayne, Hurricane Express. Somebody liked John Wayne, and they like really old John Wayne. Shirley Gray, Conway, Tyrrell. And, doubtful I can read that. I'll try, though. Hurricane Express, 1933. What was that pot movie they put out a few years ago with sucky Seth Rogen and the other guy that he treated like garbage? Stabbed his back in the front. James Franco. Terror stalks the nation's railways in this action-packed John Wayne adventure. Wayne stars as a young air transport pilot whose father is killed in a mysterious train wreck. One of a series that has paralyzed the powerful L&R Railroad. When he sets out to find the reason, his search brings him face to face with the criminal mastermind whose deadly sabotage has left death and destruction in its wake. Well, it sounds like a busy movie anyway, right? It was a rental. That I know. It looks like it has seen some action. Will it see action from me? I'm doubtful. I don't think so. Because I'm going back to Cali. I can't read that. I don't know what that's saying. Rashomon? The International Collection? No idea. Sawi. One of a great film experiences, a rare piece of film art. Okay. Akira, maybe I'm supposed to be pronouncing that A. Akira Kurosawa, multi-award-winning masterpiece. The story of Kuroshima's words goes into the depths of the human heart as if with a surgeon's scalpel, laying bare its dark complexities and bizarre twists. Now that, you read that and you go, oh, okay, I could get into that, right? But then I look at the pictures and I'm like, you know what? I don't think I can get into that. Not only can I not get into it, I can't get this tape out of the box. Why are these tapes just so resistant? You come one way or another, bro. You're coming out of there. Just know it. Apply opposite pressure, and out you come, you fool. Another one that hasn't been rewound, and something tells me about this one is it's going to pop. That's what I think. And by the end of this, you will think that too. Come on there. All right. No, you don't want to go back in either. Listen, I know you haven't been out in 50 years, but we got things to do, Booster. The Big Sleep. That sounds good, doesn't it? Robert Mitchum, like him. Joan Collins, there she is again. Boy, she's all over this shit. Somebody like Joan Collins. With Oliver Reed as Eddie somebody. Let's see. Well, chick's got a gun. You already got my interest. 1980. Philip Morrow, the toughest private eye around. Some days business is good. Some days it's murder. Robert Mitchum does a reprise performance as Philip Marlowe, the hard-bitten and soft-hearted Los Angeles detective immortalized in the Raymond Chandler mysteries. And he's never had a tougher time, a rougher ride, or a greater challenge than in his life of life or death. Complex case of blackmail starring Robert Mitchum, Sarah. Well, I would watch that. Sounds interesting to me. I don't understand reprise or whatever that means, but there's another one just is like, hey, we're not coming out of here. Opposite pressure. Ooh, even opposite pressure this thing is fighting. Oh, shit. Well, look at that. Big Sleep. And what do? I don't have a piece of paper today, so this is going to be a wild one. Let's see, does that fit that thing completely? Come on, you. No, it doesn't, so now we got real problems. Come here. The light brown hair. I don't know, man. I don't like the way I did that, but yeah, smearing paste. Wipe that down well. I don't think this is going to work very well, but come here. Quit fighting me. Wow, good as new. Isn't that great? The Big Sleep. I'll watch that. I didn't hear you. Tape, 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 tape. Tape, 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 tape. All right, we're down to the last four, so everybody relax. And I think this is it for the mystery box. I believe so. So then we'll get into the shelf stuff, and then we're done. That'll be the end of the Betamax. I don't plan on acquiring any more tapes, but if I do, I'll put them in there. But I think this is it. For whatever tapes are here now, this is it. Coming to the end of the road here. Kagenusha, the Shadow Warrior. All right. A PG. Has there ever been a good PG movie? Kamisawa, the Shadow Warrior, a powerhouse of a film. Kurosawa is a leading candidate for the greatest living film director. Well, I'll never know because I can't read how small that writing is. But hopefully you at home, if you're interested, that's a clear enough picture so you can read it. Because all I see is 1981, 1980. I see Magnetic Video. I see Farmington Hills, Michigan. That's as far as I can get. So I'm not going to know what that says. At least this one is going to... Oh, look, it's made on the cheap. I know what we'll do. We'll make the insert giant so it still fills up the area. People don't think they're getting ripped off. I went to the store today Anybody remember or know or have tried Dave's awesome bread? It's got this guy with a big mustache on it. It's kind of a little rock and roll. So the bread has always been kind of expensive. I think it's like $5 or $6 a loaf, right? And I went in there today and I looked down at the Dave's bread, and that thing has shrunk at least 50%, maybe more. This is baby bread now with the same 560 or 580 price. Motherfucker, you think you're gonna trick me with that little teeny bag? You can go shove that up your mustache. All right, the picture of Dorian Gray with George. I always heard of this movie, but isn't this guy, he grows backwards or something? I can't remember what he does, but I've never seen it. And with that handwriting, I'll never get the full scoop on here. A picture of Dorian Gray, though, I think it has something to do with eternal youth. I thought it did, anyways. I don't know. Can't read it. Another guy doesn't want to come out. There you go. The picture of Dorian Gray. I like that sort of scheme they do there. That's nice. Dorian Gray, my name is Dorian Gray. I think that's the theme. Oh, I wish I was Dorian Black, but it's Dorian Gray. Me, 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 me. Lonely are the brave. Kirk Douglas. Life could never change a man like this. No idea what this is about. So you see a guy sitting on a rock. You know what I heard about this guy? It was the first Rambo movie, First Blood. And apparently they were having trouble with the script and everything else. And they were going to have Kirk Douglas play Troutman. And apparently he wanted to rewrite the whole script where early on Rambo dies and Troutman then becomes the star of the movie and starts hassling the police and everything, and it turns into the hero. And they told him no, and so he went, all right, well then I'm leaving. At this time he was sort of a really big star, so they could have used it, but he's like, nope. And I think the movie we got was probably better. I like, what the hell, Richard Crenna played Troutman in the end and did a good job. Blackburn, Billy, Ortega.com. Come on, Johnny. Talk to me, John. And we're going to finish up with this whole mystery box number 2. And there are no more boxes. There are no more mysteries. There's just what's sitting on the shelf. And as I'm getting ready to alphabetize all of this, before I do that, I will pull down the others so you can see. There's a lot of interesting stuff. We've got some fancy boxes. Got some weirder ones. We got some that used to be rentals. So it's going to be worth your time to be looking through them all. But as far as mysteries, although they'll probably be a mystery to me because I've probably forgotten they're on the shelf. But whatever. The Spirit of West Point. An action-packed feature film. The story of West Point's greatest Heisman Trophy winner. Well, I don't know that story. Maybe I will watch this. And then I look at the back and I'm thinking, maybe I won't. Maybe I will. But what is this movie about? Don't ask me. I can't read that. I don't think I can make out one word. Black and white, running time 77 minutes. I can read some of this. Felix Doc Blanchard, Glenn Davis, Tom Harmon, Alan Haight, Ann Nagel, Robert something, Shane. That doesn't tell me anything. But I know what Heisman Trophy is. I know what West Point is. Maybe I'll check that out. A weird one to end on, right? Because I know almost nothing about it. That's the game. This one is, yeah, seems fine. West Point, whatever. So we're all done. And then we'll transition to the shelf like I told you. Then I don't know what we're going to do. Because there won't be any more tapes. Maybe I'll show others. Here's an acquisition. Anybody interested in this? Can I still call it Alpha Male Betamax? I'll have to change the name. Have to be Alpha Male Blu-ray or something like that. Alpha Male Media Disc, 4K, Major League. I gotta go out there. I gotta throw a strike. I don't have control. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. See you soon. Much blessings to you all.